G'day everyone, and welcome to another Tempest video. Bit of a change of tack today. You may have noticed that since before Christmas we've been pretty focused on iron, and for obvious reasons. We made the discovery at Remorse, and we've been doing a lot of work there, and so that's tended to hog the limelight a little bit. However, one thing is, at Tempest we're always multitasking, and we're always progressing all of our projects in tandem all at once. And the truth of the matter is that some companies do this well, and we're one of them. And one reason for that is we have an amazing team, and a second reason for that is our incredible digital project management systems that we have internally, and that's something that really sets us apart from everyone else. Anyway, on to the news. We've got some geochemical results at Sanity to talk about, so let's get straight into it. Here we've got the summary sections. The short version of it all for TLDR purposes is we compiled a bunch of soil samples that we took before Christmas, and along with some new geological observations we've been making, we've got a bigger but also more well-defined geochemical anomaly at the Sanity target. Down here is a bunch of background information on the greater Yalgoo project, and also on the Sanity target down here at the end. On the map here you can see where Sanity is. It's right over there on the eastern side of the project, just a few kilometres south of Remorse. Scrolling down here a bit more, and we're right into the guts of the discussion on the Sanity target. Using this picture here as my explanation board, you can see that there's a background, and that's got this bright multicolored texture. That's magnetics. That's a primary tool for most geologists, but as the doc here says, we actually have distortions in multiple geophysical techniques here, and that's one of the things that we really try to have, is multiple layers of information that tell us there's something that we should be excited about. And both at Remorse and here at Sanity, we've got multiple, and that includes the magnetics I just mentioned, and it also includes the epic EM survey we conducted a year or two back. If we refer back to the last announcement on Sanity, you can see and you can also see the video by clicking up in the corner, you'll note that we've essentially doubled the amount of dots on the screen, and there's some nice numbers in there, including up to nearly just shy of 300 ppb gold in the soil, and that's pretty bloody good. And the results now are a little bit less diffuse. So before we had these big broad targets, now we've got a bit more focused, and that's what the bright orange blobs that you can see there are. Also, in our previous announcement on this topic, we noted that there's some highly elevated geochemistry for a number of other elements. And while some of these are very interesting from an economic geology perspective, like the copper, we aren't specifically looking that way at the nickel here. We've mentioned it here, and that's because we're using it as a marker to distinguish between different types of rocks. And frankly, when you're out there and you start looking and talking about the geology, it looks all the same when you're standing there, but it definitely isn't. And it's best to use all the tools you can to unravel the big 3D puzzle on the ground. And so that's one thing for sure that we're doing. And another thing for sure is that the old timers didn't dig shafts here for no reason. A, because some of them are pretty significant, and B, because there's definitely gold in quite a few of them as well. But how that matches into the bigger picture of what's going on and what we're looking at now, that's what we're trying to work out. At the bottom, of course, we mentioned that we'll be doing some more work, and that includes modeling up what we think we have here, so we'll have some nice 3D shapes to show off of the geology. And also we've got ongoing approval processes so that we can get in to do some more serious work, including drilling, if and when we decide we want to do that. Well, as always, thanks for letting me share what we do with you. If you like it, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube you're currently watching, and also visit tempestminerals.com for all the latest news. I'll be back shortly with some more videos, a couple from the field, and also, of course, our latest ASX announcements. But until then,